Hey guys, I am Skylar Welch from Pointe Lending, and today I'm going to talk to you about a really fun subject and something I've been getting a lot of questions about, and that's about how to build your referral business by adding more value. So as the market really starts to change and some of the refinances start to dry up, and everyone wants to know, how do you transition your pipeline from a refi heavy pipeline to a pipeline filled with purchase referrals? So that's really what I'm going to talk about today. And I've always been really purchase heavy, and I've always primarily focused on my real estate agent referral business. That's how I've grown my business. That's really always been my bread and butter. I really set a goal this year in 2021. So my main focus was to bring value. So what does that even mean? Like, what does it mean to bring value? I mean, you can throw that word out there, but what does it really mean, and what steps are you taking to actually bring value? So the fact is that you can walk into every room and tell everyone, like, I have great rates, I have great turn times, like, I always answer my phone, I'm a great communicator, whatever it is, whatever your pitch is. You can walk into every room and say that. But guess what? The truth is that someone's walking in right behind you and they're saying the same exact thing, trying to take that business from you. So I really wanted to figure out a way to not only earn new realtor relationships, but more importantly, add value to my existing realtor relationships to help them grow their business, which in return, realistically, is going to grow my business, and really help solidify the relationships that I have with them, so that their relationship with me becomes invaluable. And I really wanted to do more of this because I didn't want to just be throwing my money away to co-marketing and, paying for co-leads that they're probably never going to execute and never really actually going to do anything with. Because really that, I don't see a lot of benefit in that. So in opening Maine Pointe Lending, my very first hire may surprise some people, because a lot of people are like, you're doing all this volume, I'm sure you hired all these LOAs and all these people to help you. But my very first hire was a full-time marketing person, a person that's hyper-focused in video production and content creation. The reason being is that I wanted this person to not only run my social media and create video content for me and for my business, but more importantly, bring value to my agents. So today, I'm going to tell you a few things that I'm doing that are adding value to my agents, that are growing their business, which in return is growing my business. So the first thing I did when I opened my new office was I created an awesome, fun social media room. I started inviting real estate agents into my office on a weekly basis, where we give them this like VIP treatment. They come in, they're given swag, they're brought into the office, into this awesome room with neon lights, and they're in front of the lights and the camera, and we're interviewing them. We're asking questions about them. Agents love to talk about themselves. They love to tell people what they do and why they're better than everyone else. So we take pictures of them, we create video content for them, and then we provide that video content to them for them to use on their social media to reach more potential clients for them. The thing is, agents want more content. They want more material to post, but they don't really know how to create it. They don't have time to create it. They don't have the resources to do so. So by providing that for them, we're just making their life easier, and we're giving them material that they can then use to get more business. So we do this every single week. We stay super consistent with it. And now I have agents reaching out to me on a daily basis asking, how can I get invited to do a connect session? How can I get you to create content for me? How do I become one of those special people that gets this done for them? They're calling me to ask for that. So we're then taking it to the next level. And we started doing listing showcases, where my videographer goes to the agent's listing, creates video of that house, of that listing, highlighting not only the house, but also the agent, as if they're on HTV, following them through, highlighting their personality, so that they can use this to sell this house, but more importantly, use this as a selling point to offer new potential listings. In addition to these listing showcases, we're also highlighting the agents in the areas that they're focused and creating content for them in those areas to show that they're an expert in that area. So when someone is looking for a property oceanfront or on the lake or in a certain town that they want to focus on, they become the expert in that area because they have video content of them walking through the area, highlighting it, talking about it as if they are the expert and the real estate agent that they need to be, the clients need to be reaching out to for this particular reason. So we're giving them all this content. We're creating it. It's professional. It's awesome. They're loving it. And they're using it to reach more clients, to grow their businesses. We're then taking it a level even further because we can create all this content. We can provide them with everything that they need. But if they don't know how to run this on their social media, they don't know how to run ads, they don't know how to target their demographic, they don't know how to do any of this, it's useless. And they're not reaching the potential clients that they want to, and it's a waste of time, and it's a waste of material, and it just dies on the social media. So what we're doing is we're then training them, and we're showing them how to run ads. We're even offering to run the ads for them. We're then targeting the certain demographic, the certain area that they want, the towns that they want, and we're reaching so many clients for such a small budget that they're telling me, I'm willing to pay $25 a month. Okay, we're then using that $25 a month that they're paying, and we're running the ads for them. We're showing them how to do it, and it's creating leads for those agents. When before they maybe were paying $125, $150 per lead, now they're paying, maybe $25 a month, $15 a month, whatever their budget is, and they're reaching thousands and thousands of potential clients. It's been crazy. So in addition to this, on this quest that I'm on to provide as much value to my agents as possible, I'm also offering what I'm calling a monthly realtor value session. This is where I bring in other professionals in the industry and I have a class on what the agents want to learn about. So in these classes, which they've all been virtually via Zoom for now, but hopefully will be going in person, I'm giving the agents tangible takeaways. These takeaways that they can apply to their business tomorrow that are going to start generating business or changing the way they do things or making them more relevant. For example, in January, I did a goal planning session. So I brought in Christine Beckwith. We offered an awesome goal planning session where we talked about how they set their goals, how they achieve those goals. And then they took that so that they could start planning for 2021. We also did, I had Ryan Ayler come in and he did a whole episode on how to create video content from your phone. Here are the apps used for editing. Here are the materials you need for just a couple $100. Here's how you create video content. So the next day, I was seeing these agents that came in that now have the confidence, now have the resources to create this content, and they're starting to use that and do that on social media because it's something that they learned in the class that we provided. We also did a social media hack, an internet hack with Aaron Reed. We had John Tallinger came on and did one about appraisals, because what I'm doing is on my social media, I'm asking the questions to my agents and saying, what do you want to learn about? What would help grow your business? What would help you be better real estate agent? And they're coming back to me with this material of what they need. So one was, I want to know more about appraisals. I want to know what I should look at when I go to the listing. I want to know what I should, how I should educate my buyers when they're looking at a property. So we brought in a professional in the appraisal industry to educate on that. It's been crazy. I'm having 45, 50 agents attend these. And now these agents are coming back to me and saying, how can I get into your classes? Agents that I don't even know saying, how do I become a part of this? And these are something that I offer to my referral partners. So they then want to become a referral partner of myself. It's all, as part of these, we also are giving them an experience. Everyone wants an experience. So for example, like when we did the goal planning session, I bought all of Christine Beckwith's books. I created, actually, you can kind of see it right here. I created these goal setting like notepads with my logo and everything, gave them 8-point pens. I have a little notepad that says bright ideas, and I tied it all up with a bow and a candy. And my marketing guy went and dropped it off at all of their houses on their doorstep, so that when they were going to attend our seminar on Zoom, they felt like they were in a real seminar and gave them this awesome experience. So like, wow, like I'm like, this is great, because people were so, have been cooped up for so long, they want to feel like they're a part of something. So as part of these, I say, like, if you're looking to do something like this, don't just throw up a Zoom and say like, oh, this is what I'm doing. Make it an experience for them. Make it a memorable experience, and make sure that you're providing tangible takeaways that they can apply to their business. Because it's all about giving them an experience that they'll remember, and giving them legitimate tools that will result in growth. In addition to this, we've also created an awesome social media, training room. So in this training room, I have all these chairs, we have a big screen, it's fun, where very soon, hopefully, we're going to be having first-time homebuyer seminars, construction classes, Realtor C classes, investment classes, every single month, offering these to the community, where we're bringing people into our space. But I'm going to bring a different agent in every single month, giving them an opportunity to teach these classes, in return, giving them an opportunity to be in front of all of these potential clients and get new buyers and get new listings. And because they're the expert and the resource that we're then providing to these agents. Because realistically, they just want to know who's providing business to me. That's making you invaluable. So turning this a little bit, if those are really all things that you can do to provide value to your agents, to get clients for your agents, simply by using social media and video content to grow their businesses. But if agents aren't really your cup of tea, or that's not something you want to focus on, here are a couple other ideas that I'm also doing on a weekly basis that are generating business by using video content. One of them is every Thursday, I do a highlight of a local business. So my videographer goes out to a local business, does video content of them, highlights their business, very like beautiful and professional, and they interview them and say why they're so great. And then we provide that content to them. We highlight them on our social media, which in return generates business for them. They then are passing business to us, giving our name out at their place, because we are highlighting their business. Everybody, if you scratch their back, they're going to want to scratch yours in return. So that's another way of highlighting other businesses to grow your business. But it's also giving you content to share on your social media, giving you content that's not just mortgage, rates. It's saying, hey, check out this awesome smoothie. I go to this awesome smoothie place and get this tea every day, and they're awesome, and they're across the street from my office, and you should go there too. Now that smoothie place is giving out my name to all kinds of people because I highlighted them. It's awesome. Another thing is that I'm personally heavily focused on my past client referrals. Last year, out of 350 deals that I closed, over 150 were from past client referrals. There are a lot of ways to stay in front of your past clients, and I'm doing that all the time. But something that's a little bit different that I just started doing recently is that every Tuesday, everyone does a testimonial Tuesday, and we're doing a testimonial Tuesday, but taking it to the next level. So what we're doing is we're going out and we're interviewing some of these past clients to show the experience that they had with me. But I'm doing it very logically. It's not just I want to interview every single person. I'm kind of targeting certain stereotypes. For example, the first one we did was this gentleman. He transitioned his entire family from out of state to Maine, where they did everything remotely. We closed on his home out of state and this home in the same day. Everything was done virtually, and we made the process super easy, stress-free, and smooth for him as he made the transition from out of state to Maine. A lot of people are moving to my state right now because they're trying to escape Boston, New York, these things. So I want to highlight and I want to target more people moving from out of state. So how can I do that? I can do that by showing someone else that had this great experience and running that as an ad in these states that I'm trying to target of people moving to Maine. Now I have content to show them so that they then are like, wow, this is a lender in this state that made the process super easy to transition. Now it's getting more business. Another is, for example, I recently interviewed one of my past clients that I had helped him purchase his very first home when he was a bachelor. He bought a multi-unit owner-occupied property, had someone else paying his mortgage. I then helped him purchase an awesome new construction family home when he got married and had a baby. I refinanced both of those properties, each to lower their rate, get him cash out, to help with other things. And then most recently, just helped him purchase his first investment property. This was showing that when someone works with me, they are a client for life. So then you then take this video content of someone genuinely talking about these experiences and use that to highlight your business and how you, when you work with someone, you want to help them through every transition of their life. So other people see that, they're like, wow, like I want to work with someone that makes me feel that way. And now they're coming back to you first, and now you can refer them out to real estate agents. This is how you get in front of clients first, by simply using video content. It's amazing. And as you can see, like the goal of all of this is to generate business for your referral partners. Because the truth is, that's all they really care about. The fact of it is that many of you may say, well, like, I don't have time for this. Or like me, I don't have time or the knowledge of how to do this. I don't know how the heck to make a video. I don't know how to do any of this, but I've had these ideas for years. For years and years, I've wanted to do these type of things. But when you're trying to close 350 deals a year, raise 3 kids, be a wife, be a boss, and everything else you're trying to do, it really truly is impossible. So that's when I decided that I needed to invest in my ideas. I needed to invest in an expert in this field because I knew it would change my business. And I can tell you, after just 6 months of implementing these things into my business, starting from scratch, it has changed my business. I have agents coming to me asking how they can become my agents, how they can become my realtors that I work with. They're asking how they can become invited to my Connect sessions, how they can get into my classes. And that's what we all want. We all want to stop cold calling, stop begging for business, make your business work for you and have the people come to you. So what I'll do is I'm just going to end this by saying, what are you doing in your business to make yourself invaluable to your referral partners? And how can you flip the script and have them come to you first? These are some great ideas to start doing that by simply making one investment in yourself and in your ideas and start generating business and making yourself invaluable to your referral partners. I hope some of that information was helpful and can help grow your business. And that's all I have for you today. Make sure you tune in next week for the weekly sales rally.